You can't stomach this food much either. How much longer do we have to be on this train?
I'm just about fed up with your complaints, Mrs. Scorpio.
I just asked a simple question, Mr. Prescott.
You don't know when to quit, do you?
I might quit if we could just go outside and get some fresh air.
We're going to sit here until Sean calls.
Why don't you call him? Then we can go out and get some air.
The rules are I do not call him, he calls me. We might have a little lift for you, though.
Really?
Yeah. When Sean calls, he might have some more information about your husband, Robert Scorpio. Finished or what?
It's finished almost as soon as I started.
Fine. Would you like some water?
Yes, please.
All right.
You know, since I'm your prisoner, I really can't figure out why you can't tell me where we're going.
Forget it.
What difference does it make?
Look, I'll tell you what. You are miles away from your husband. Does that help?
I know that, and I know we've come a long way.
Do you?
We travel at night, and we're traveling on tracks that have unscheduled trains. That's why we keep pulling off onto sidings to avoid them.
You know, you are really quite clever, Mrs. Scorpio. Go ahead, play your little game. It's fun.
What I don't know is whether we're traveling north, south, east, or west.
Oh, I see. Would you like some more water?
Yes, please.
All right.
You must be worried. That's why you're not telling me where we're going.
About what?
Hitting an unscheduled train. I mean, it almost happened once before. We could get ourselves killed.
I guess you're right. I guess I do worry about that.
Well, worry about my husband, too, whilst you're at it.
How did his name get into this conversation?
He could intercept this trip any time he likes.
Really? I don't think so. Not while he's on his little pleasure trip with Anna Devane, he can't.
He could slip away from that any time he wants.
Not while Sean's got his eye on him, he can't.
We'll see.
I won't hold my breath, all right?
Where's Marty? I've hardly seen him at all today.
He's working on the engine.
Oh, we're not traveling.
He wants to make sure that we do travel when the time comes.
Must be pretty clever to keep that old engine running.
He knows engines. Other than that, he's not very clever at all.
I don't know. I quite like talking to him.
Look, I know exactly what you're doing, Mrs. Scorpio.
What I'm doing?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I think you do, too.
Oh?
Uh-huh. You're using him. And he's too stupid to realize it.
How could I possibly use him? He's my captor, too.
You're pulling that charm routine on him? You think it's going to work? You think he's going to help you try to escape?
Believe me, I wouldn't try that again.
Well, just remember something. I'm his boss. He does what I say.
Right. And you answer to Sean Donnelly. Except you seem too intelligent to trust him.
We're working together.
Yes, but Robert trusted him when he worked with Sean. I mean, he considered him his best friend. He really trusted him. Do you see what I'm driving at?
Yes, I see what you're driving at. I don't need a map. Thank you very much.
Well, I thought maybe you did.
Look.
I'm just trying to warn you.
The mistake your husband made was that he was on the wrong side of the fence.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. You know something? When Sean calls, he just might have some more information about your husband and his relationship with Anna Devane.
I wouldn't believe anything he said if I were you.
Okay. I'll tell you what then. When he calls, I won't tell you what he said.
What's the matter, Robert?
I'm only getting stabbed. Nothing else.
You don't even get
Bloody
the number
thing.
he called? Oh, no.
Maybe it's a loose wire in the radio.
Oh, hope not.
Well, we better pray it's a loose wire, because if it's anything else, we're in a hell of a lot of trouble.
I see what you mean. There's not getting any spare parts aboard a moving train.
It's going to be awfully risky fixing it here.
Well, we're going to have to.
Look, you sit here and you work with Robert, and I'll take guard by this curtain. I'll signal if anyone comes
If he
in.
comes back in, we'll be playing backgammon.
Waltzing to...
Oh, Anna.
Hello.
Robert finished your game?
Yes.
Who won?
The lady had bad luck.
He beat me terribly.
You and Grant starting another game?
We were thinking about it.
What do you say you let me have a go at Robert?
You want to take me on?
Anytime.
You're upset, aren't you?
Who says?
I do.
Nothing you could say could upset me, Mrs. Scorpio.
No?
No.
Well, maybe that's true, but you are upset. Why are you?
Look, did I say I was upset?
You didn't have to, I can see.
If this is some kind of psychological warfare game that you were playing, you can forget it, because it's not getting to me.
Well, something is.
You know, for 10 cents, I would put that gag right back on your mouth.
That's against Sean's orders.
Not if I explained to him that there was no other way of shutting you up. Except, of course, physical violence.
I've got it.
What?
Well, you're not going to hear anything more from me.
Good, fine. Let's keep it that way, all right?
All right.
All right, Mrs. Scorpio, what do you think is bugging me?
Don't you know?
No.
You want me to say?
Yes.
Your subconscious.
What? What about?
Your subconscious.
What about my subconscious?
Well, Sean hasn't called for hours. You're not allowed to call him. So you're worried. You think something's gone wrong.
That is the biggest bunch of garbage I've... Damn it.
What's wrong?
I must have kicked this over or something. It was off the hook. I hope Sean didn't try to call. Well, Mr. Scorpio, looks like I don't have to worry about him not calling anymore now, do I?
Well, you did it, Sean.
Did you lose, Robert?
Overwhelmingly so.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, I've never seen you beaten at a game before, old buddy.
It's a question of priorities.
I'm sure you'll explain that.
I'm after bigger stakes.
What kind of stake?
You know what the stakes are around here.
Yes, I do. Haven't we all become very polite?
I think there's been some rather impolite actions, Sean.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, that's so.
Care to tell me about it?
No, I don't think so. Robert and I are on the train. That's all that matters, really.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And I'm sure Grant has no idea what you're talking about either.
Oh, how rude.
No, it's true. I don't have any idea what you're talking about, but that's quite all right. I've got my book.
I think I'll go have a nice, quiet drink in the bar. You'll excuse me?
Operator, I'd like to charge this call to Sean Donnelly, please.
Static. Maybe one of these wires is connected. Hold it.
It's 4? Yes, and the person I want to speak to is...
Well, what did you hear, Robert?
Damn it, all I got was number 4.
That is the most stupid thing I've ever heard of. Your phone drop off the hook. What are you, some kind of amateur, Prescott?
Hey, I had to keep it out of reach of our guest.
Look, I am surrounded by people on this train, so I can't call you anytime I wish. But when I do call, I want to make sure that you are sitting by that telephone.
Static. I'm just getting a word here and there. What happened while we were gone?
Albert tapped into the phone line. Sean's using it. Something's wrong. Let me take another look.
We're gonna get these skips fast.
All right, let me at it.
You guys finish your search?
Yes, we checked out the last 4 cars, nothing.
There were crates boarded on the train at every stop.
Damn these... Wait a minute. I'm getting some... What'd you do?
Hold on a second, Prescott. Someone's coming through on their way to the main salon.
Let me hold that for you, Monica.
Oh, thanks.
Now, careful, Alan. Don't drop that controller. They charged me an arm and a leg for it.
Oh, Sean, sorry, you're on the phone.
Just a business call, Alan. Well, we're going into the main car, see if we can shake up a little action.
Oh, I see. Where's Lila?
Well, she's taking a nap after lunch.
Quick. I think the quartermain's joining us.
How's it going, mate? Don't know yet. Listen, Grant's gonna keep working on this.
What about the quartermains if they come in?
Find some ways. Divert them.
Charade. Do we have enough people for
I
charade?
don't care. They can't see him working on this.
Look, Robert, I'll help them divert.
Right.
Are you in contact with our ship?
No, but I have been, and everything's on schedule. Right now I'm talking to Port Charles.
Well, come on, Buzz. Let's go see if we can stir up some action in there.
Wait a second. Nobody's stirring anything up here without me. I'm stirring it up first. Father, you're the one who bought this Victrola. I mean, you show me how it works, huh?
Alan, if you're old enough to call it a Victrola, you're old enough to know how it works.
We need you, Mr. Quartermain.
Yeah, Edward, we're gonna play some charades. What do you say?
Well, just as soon as we get some music.
Alice?
No, I'm helping Father.
Oh, well, you're no fun at games anyway. Are we going to have teams?
Yes, we have to have teams.
We'll probably arrange that.
What do you mean? Nice fair teams. We're the different captains. How about that?
No, I had some incompetence on this end of the line, too.
Well, what happened?
I don't know exactly. I tried to detain Robert, Anna, Frisco, and Felicia at the place we stay overnight.
Did they miss the train? Did you get rid of them or what?
I know they're back on the train again. I don't know how my men botched it up, but I certainly can't ask Robert and his group.
I don't like it.
I will tell you what to like and what not to like, Prescott.
Yeah, Alan, you rhymed it.
Oh, okay, fine. Well, listen, why don't we try one of those records in there because the other ones I had are crap.
Look, I want Buzz on my team.
Well, listen, if you be patient, I'll be on your team. I'm getting something.
Frisco, do you want me on your team?
Are we ready for charade?
Daddy, he's talking to Prescott. All right, let me change one more wire.
Okay, just you and me against the world.
Some guy, Edward. Who wants Edward on his team?
Will somebody say something?
I would like to know how the hell Robert Scorpio found out I was working for you.
No, there's no time to go into that right now. As long as you stay out of Robert's reach, you'll be fine. I want to talk to you about something very important right now. I want to talk to you about a prospective buyer.
That's it. He's coming true. Look, here's a record that isn't cracked. Come on, everybody, let's get a game going. Edward, Alan,
If
come
we
on.
can play some records, don't you think that'd be more fun?
Well, charade is fun. You like charade.
Yeah, this
Where
will
you
be
even
fun.
play it when no one else is playing
We should flip a coin to see which team goes first. Who's your captain, Felicia?
Oh, Frisco's my captain.
Yes,
Is that
I am.
all right, Anna?
Oh, I think Frisco might have splendid.
Here we are. Daisy, give me your answer. Damn it, I can't hear a word that's going saying. Crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stop. Oh, but how about the music, the party? Hey!
Don't worry about it.
I've got everyone in a glass-domed observation car ahead.
How long do you reckon they're going to stay there?
We're coming into a way station shortly. They'll probably stay there until we stop, then they'll want to get out and stretch their legs.
Look, we're gonna have to watch to see if anything's put aboard this train.
Oh, you're learning very fast.
Well, I got to.
What was Sean's last call?
He wanted to talk to a Mr. Wu. He actually wanted to talk to Mr. Wu's secretary. He said that he had something to sell.
Mr. Wu?
You know him?
Yeah, he's a Chinese businessman. I used to do a lot of work with him.
An art collector?
Yep, one of the finest in the world.
That's it. Dolly's trying to set up a deal to sell the treasure.
Well, I tell you, Mr. Wu's about the only man who could afford it.
If we don't find it first, it's gone forever.
Where does he live?
At the home in Switzerland, New York, Hong Kong, Canada. What did you say, Felicia?
I said if we don't find it first, it's gone.
No, listen, one thing about Mr. Wu, he's a perfectionist. I tell you, if he knows that there are key pieces from this treasure missing, he won't even want to touch it.
Okay. Here's a key question. Does Sean know this about Mr. Wu?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure of it.
We've got to make sure that Sean goes for the crown.
It's under lock and key in Port Charles. You gave me the extra key.
It doesn't matter.
How do you make sure that he goes for it?
When are we going to make that stop?
5-10 minutes if we're on time.
All right. I'm going to call Bert Ramsey and tell him that he's to give Ian a story for his newspaper.
Robert, I wouldn't give that Ian bum. All right. If it serves the purpose, anything.
All right. The story will go. Use that scuba diver angle of yours.
Right.
The diver came up with the crown, which turns out to be the most expensive part of the Aztec collection.
Then there's a problem.
What?
The Mexican government, they'll want it back and he'll complain.
They want the entire collection.
I know, but they
Look, it's a good point. Don't worry. I'll have Ramsey covered. We'll call up the embassy and tell them that the story is just a ruse so that we can locate the entire Aztec collection.
That'll give us more time.
Exactly.
Clever, Robert.
The whole point is to panic Sean. He's panicked enough to go for the crown. He might make a mistake, which would lead us to the rest of the treasure.
Come on, we should get off this train as soon as possible.
And hope that we can reach Ramsey in Port Charles. Yeah, that's it, Bert. That's exactly what I want you to do, yeah. And don't forget to alert the Mexican authorities so they know what you're doing. Okay, you're going to have to waffle a little bit, but... Well, just say that the crown was discovered by a scuba diver and it may be part of the Aztec treasure. Yeah, that's it. All we need. Right. Now listen, you've got the duplicate key to the safe deposit vault. Now, I know Frisco has the other one. You're just going to have to get the crown out for photographs in the paper. I know, Bert. Yeah, we're walking a tightrope here. Thanks. Yeah. They'll be in touch tomorrow. Bye. Okay. Wheels are in motion.
Good. Now tell me, were you able to hear anything more of Prescott's number other than the 4?
No, Sean hasn't used that number since Grant fixed the phone.
Well, it's in order now.
You just got to hope that Sean tries to contact Prescott again.
Careful.
What?
There's someone coming.
Oh, hello, Sean, old boy.
Hello?
Hello.
Why are you using a payphone when there's a phone on the train?